What's up? What's up, everyone? This is your boy TJ, aka TJ with the sauce.
It's your favorite foodie TikToker, Chips.
And hey, what's up? This is Peach Cobbler Juan live from Las Vegas.
Yeah, your boy TJ is live from Nashville.
Chips is live from LA.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Sweet Talk Podcast. We really do. Oh my God. Well, guys, we're back. We're back in action on this beautiful Wednesday night. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yes. It's 9:30 here in Nashville. Y'all are over there, 7:30. Y'all got, listen, your boy is ready. Okay. He ready to rumble. Let's get it going.
it's gonna it's gonna be a battle today. It's the battle of the cakes,
Yeah.
and we're talking our top five.
We're talking,
Fa-
cakes like butt
yeah,
cheeks. We're
not that kind.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
not
no,
that
no,
kind
no. Disclaimer, everyone. We are not talking
of.
about butt cheeks. I don't even know
we
what.
could if you wanted to.
We
Listen,
could.
we
I,
we are
I
talking about
I
cakes
got my
that
five.
you well,
I got my top five cakes on that ready also,
Top
just in
five.
case. Yeah,
yeah, there
just
you
in
go.
case. I didn't
Oh
know
my
which way he
God.
was going to go, so I just did two lists. So
Well, you know what? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So
right there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Guys, you know
All
what? This
right.
is I've got to like just put this warning out there. I'm
Yeah.
live from the Virgin Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, and I'm literally on the casino floor. So I'm kind of sneaking over here because I don't think this is something that they really like. He in here with a video camera, but I put $10 in the slot machine and I'm playing a nickel at a time. So hopefully that buys me some time, guys, and I could get through this particular episode of cakes or here on Sweet Talk Podcast. So, you guys out there, keep me in your thoughts and prayers while I'm in here incognito.
Not thoughts and
Right,
prayers.
right.
Listen. That's why we're gonna have to we're gonna get through this episode today, man, because we gotta
Yeah,
we gotta make sure Juan is with us when we're going through
right,
this list. Shout out
right.
to Chips and her busy schedule for actually coming up with the list for this week. Because
Yeah,
Chips is
yeah.
everywhere. Um
Everywhere.
everywhere. So since you came up with the list. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it like we've been doing. Juan,
No,
get
no. I want Chips to go first because
no, he just wants
I'm gonna
to
light her
roast.
up. I'm gonna
He
okay.
wants
light her.
to roast. No,
I know
he
it's
wants
something.
to roast something weird. I
Okay.
have the
No,
weird.
I know you got the weird lips. I'm telling you. I know you got. I could feel it when you
Yeah.
came on with like and had that little look on your face. I'm like, you know what? I think like Chips is coming with something crazy, and
Crazy.
I think we should go out of order this time. I'm gonna go second, Chips. I'm gonna let you roll out first.
Playing popcorn this week. Okay. All right. Cakes. So I don't, for the record, I don't have a weird list. Okay. This list was an accumulation of cakes that I've, tasted, and it grew on me throughout my lifetime. Okay. It's influenced by people and places.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It's nothing weird. I promise you, it's nothing weird. We're gonna start off my list. Okay, my personal opinion.
Okay. You got
At number
listen.
five.
You have the whole floor. The floor is yours, Chips.
We listen and we don't judge.
No, because you are judging. That's why you got the glasses on. You don't
Exactly.
want me to see your
Exactly.
eyebrow raised.
These are judgy eyes behind the glasses, guys.
Oh my
All
God.
right,
But
all
I'm
right.
listening.
We
I'm listening.
we
I'm
gonna
all
judge
in.
your list too. Okay. Um, so number five, and I put this on here because I'm sure everyone has had this experience, either running into Starbucks, what are those, Corkies, a bakery where you grab coffee, it's gonna be a coffee streusel cake. I am a sucker for streusel. Okay,
Okay.
especially in the fall. And if you guys don't know what streusel is, it's basically like butter, sugar, flour, kind of clumped up together, and then you bake it on top. It gets kind of hard and crunchy, but it doesn't
Okay,
like dissolve.
chef. All right,
So
chef.
you get the best of both. You get a soft, spongy cake with the flavor of coffee and the crunch on top. So coffee streusel. The first time I've ever had it was at Starbucks. I don't know if they still got that on the menu. I don't know, but I just fell in love with it. Every single time I got a latte, I had to get one of those. So
I'm with
coffee.
you so far. I'm with you so
All
far.
right, because he's the expert, y'all. Um,
With you so
number
far. All right.
4. So number 4, this cake was introduced to me by my personal baker friend. I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it on the internet as well. But it's a trend where they mix two. So a vanilla bean and German chocolate marble cake. So a
Wow.
marble cake is when you mix two and then you take a stick and you swirl it because when it
Yes.
bakes, it looks like a marble.
Yes.
Okay.
But you get the best
Okay.
of those two flavors, and you could do
I've
it with
had
any flavor.
mhm.
And the one that I fell in love with that my friend baked for me was vanilla bean and German chocolate because I'm a chocolate girl. I love
So
chocolate.
so here's my question on that. It's
Mhm.
what type of icing does it have though? Because German chocolate is a real specific frosting. You know what I mean? So if you mix in the
Well,
vanilla and the chocolate,
you could stick to the chocolate, the fudgy chocolate icing, or some
so
people
okay.
because it's marble, they'll cut it in half and they'll ice it with
Ah,
both. It's all right. It's just,
ah,
but
that's okay. All right, Chips. I'm gonna let that one slide just because you have it at number 4. If you had it a little higher, I don't know. It might be a little controversial. But
Juan,
okay.
it's
Okay.
it's it's okay. You know what? And number
There you
five,
go.
or number 3, this one was introduced to me while traveling, and I was eating at an Italian restaurant, and in Italy, they're really big on lemons. So number 3 for me is a lemon cake, a layered lemon cake.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
I'm a
that. I
I'm a
like
fan
that.
of citrus as well, and
Yeah.
I don't know how they that miraculous magic on it, but like the cake literally tastes like lemon, but not overpowering or nothing.
Let me ask you this. So,
Okay.
so you were okay. So this is like an Italian lemon cake.
Yeah.
So is it more like a kind of like a whipped frosting and not like the heavy frosting, like, or is it
Had the frosting, it kind of appeared more like a custard because it
like a
seemed
custard?
like,
Okay.
yeah, it seemed like they reduced the lemon with sugar and then mixed it into the icing
Yeah.
and just came out like a thick custard, but it tasted like lemon.
Kind of
But
like
it
European like desserts are kind of they're like lighter than like American
Yeah.
desserts. They kind of, you know what I mean? They don't have, it's not like as heavy as
Yeah.
like, like the heavy frosting like we have over here. So that's kind of what I was thinking. So what you're saying, that makes sense. That sounds
Yeah.
great
yeah,
actually. I love anything lemon. I mean, I'm a big
yeah,
fan.
la- same. I just love lemons, especially in a
Yeah,
dessert.
absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
number 2, I'm sure a few people listening could agree because it's just classic red velvet. Red
Oh
velvet.
yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
Red
yeah. Yes,
velvet,
Yeah.
sir.
which is
I mean,
technically just red chocolate.
yeah, really it is. Like
Yes,
have
but it
have you
is
actually what yeah, go ahead, TJ. Go ahead, man.
no, no,
Did,
no. I was just saying, but like I just Red Velvet it has a special place in my heart, and you guys will
for sure.
see. Yeah, yeah.
For sure. Have you ever made a red velvet cake chips?
I have. And fun fact, when red velvet cake first came out, and of course, red dye number 40 was not a thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They used to dye red velvet cakes with beet juice, and that's what made it red. Uh,
Ah,
mhm.
you, you know
But now we
what?
don't do that.
So how do you do yours?
With just food, like dye,
So
regular
you just do
food dye.
like food coloring? Now somebody
Mm,
told me, now this was like years ago when I had my cupcake shop, we used to do like a red velvet cupcake. And like somebody told me you could use vinegar and
vinegar.
in the chocolate, like vinegar with the chocolate, it has some kind of chemical reaction and it'll turn it red.
Like red.
Yeah, I mean, I don't this was now this was a long time ago. So I'm thinking like, you know what? I might have to go to my producers and see like if I'm telling this story accurately. Am I telling the story accurately, producers? Vinegar and cocoa?
Thi-
Vinegar and baking soda. Okay, so the magic of podcasting.
Is
He
it
is
the
actually, for
acidity?
everyone that is listening and watching, he is actually talking to his producers right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. So you had the food coloring too, and vinegar. Okay, okay. Listen, if you guys are at home, don't try any of that. Don't try any of that. Like you're you're gonna mess it up. You know what I'm saying? But there is a way you could do vinegar or something. I did this a long time ago. I experimented with it, and then after I found that recipe, I ended up scrapping it and doing it a different way. So yeah, food coloring is probably the best way to go. I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Chips. I love red velvet cake. I mean, it's a staple
Mm,
in like especially in like the southern community. I mean, like red velvet cake, it's red velvet cake. I mean,
Yeah, that
it's
that
good stuff.
it
Yeah,
it oh yeah. Now that I'm thinking
hell
about
yeah.
red velvet, listen, you got my mouth watering. I haven't had
I
red
know.
velvet cake in a while, man.
Okay.
Like it is
The
just
Yeah.
debate. Here's the debate though for y'all and for y'all listening. Now,
I'll
do
tell
you
you
for
a
red
a funny
velvet?
thing. What's that? No,
Okay.
go ahead, Chips. Go ahead.
All right. Do you guys prefer vanilla frosting or cream cheese frosting
Knew
on
that was coming. If you didn't say it, if you didn't say it, I was going to ask because, like, if in the South, because listen,
mhm,
I mean, now, I mean, I live on the West Coast now, but I tell you, I spent like decades in the South, right, in Nashville and New Orleans, and in the South,
yeah,
you cannot do a red velvet cake without cream cheese frosting. You
yeah,
can't do it.
yep.
You
It,
cannot
it
do it.
has to be cream cheese
cream cheese
frosting.
Cream cheese
Yes,
frosting.
all the
yeah,
way,
Man,
all the
you
way?
yeah.
can you can you cannot
If
do it. Yeah.
if you go the other way in the South with the nah, bro, it ain't gonna work. It's
You're
not gonna
It's not.
uninvited
work.
to cookout.
It's
That's what
yeah,
happened.
it's not gonna happen. And I've seen people do it like with vanilla, like vanilla frost. I've seen people do it, but
Yeah,
nah,
nah. We
cream
do
cheese.
cream cheese over here.
Cream cheese reigns supreme, y'all.
Yes,
Cream cheese,
sir. Yes,
red
sir.
velvet.
I tell you what, like my daughter, like her favorite cake is red velvet because like she used to eat like a red velvet cupcakes like when she was little. And like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, probably like the first word she learned, it's like red velvet. I mean,
Dang.
if I don't know what her fascination was with like a red velvet like cupcake, but it's probably like the color, because like what kid likes red velvet? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah. So, but yeah, she used to like when we had the cupcake shop, she used to sit in a high chair sometimes in the kitchen and like watch us bake. And so, but so like when we made like the red velvet like cupcakes, like that was like her thing. And so we'd have to
Yeah.
like give her one. She'd sit there in the high chair and just tear it apart. I think she had more fun with it than anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, red velvet. So I'm with you so far, Chips. You're on the roll.
My goodness. All right. And let me remind you, this is personal preference.
This is
All
your
right.
list. This
This
is
is
your list.
This is
my
your and
list. This
This
is
chips.
is your
personal preference.
list.
Y'all don't
Chi
gotta agree with me, but I'm
And I,
right.
uh,
Anyways,
No, 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 no. I wholeheartedly like your list. Honestly, I think your list is fire.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
with
know.
you.
We'll see about this last one. Again, this is my personal. This is my number one.
Okay.
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 Well, are we at number one already? Hold on.
Yeah,
We at
we're
number
number one.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What happened to number
My
two?
yeah. Red Velvet's number two.
The
Yeah,
red
Red
velvet's
Velvet's
number
number
two?
two.
So we had the coffee streusel. We had the
Coffee
vanilla
Stussle.
bean marble.
Yeah.
We had lemon and then red
Lemon,
velvet.
okay. And red velvet. Okay, all right. Wow. Okay, man, you're 4 for 4 so far, Chips. Okay.
Oh,
All right. All
Oh,
right.
all
All
right,
right.
here the critics are about to come out right now, all right? So, number 1, again, personal favorite, is another Italian, dessert cake that I fell in love with because I learned from guess who? I learned from Martha Stewart how to make this cake,
that's not
and
Your
heavy. That's an
sister?
it
icon. No,
Martha
Martha
Stewart.
Stewart.
I learned how to make this from Martha Stewart, and I was making it while she was teaching me. And so the very first one that came out, I was like, damn, I will tear this up. And like I said, it's an Italian dessert and it requires a lot of love and patience. And that will be a tiramisu.
Oh
And
yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh
good.
yeah.
Chips, that's good.
Yeah.
I love me some tiramisu. It's not in my top 5, but it would probably be 6 or 7 in my top, yeah,
So,
my top, like,
like,
yeah.
let me rewind the tape for a sec. Do you say Martha Stewart was teaching you how to make
no,
this?
I watched it on TV.
Oh, okay. All
She
right.
was
Yeah,
Because
watching
that's
it on
a,
a
TV.
tutorial. It was a
yeah, that's the
tutorial.
whole, yeah. Okay. All right. Because we'd have to have a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
Because, I mean, I'm like, okay. All right. All right. All right. That's actually a pretty good list, Chips. Man, that's a nice top five right there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no photos this week. All right.
no, 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 no. We're not throwing tomatoes at you this week.
Yeah.
But
No. We're actually giving you your flowers this week. How you go? There you
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's good. Have you made all of those cakes before?
I have.
Okay, because if you listeners out there, if you don't know, Chips is like a real chef. So she does a lot of like really cool like videos and like making different things. And so yeah, I mean that makes it even better because like I was like, she's probably made all of this stuff, you know what I mean? Because everything I see, like when I go on your Instagram page, like everything just looks amazing. I mean, all your well, no matter what it is, I mean, it just like looks good. I'll sit there and watch it over and over. It's that's a great top five list. I think I've got a pretty nice list myself this week. I've got a pretty nice list, and so um, I'm just trying to think. Like my number five, it's kind of like I'm always like on that five. I'm always kind of like going back and forth between a couple different flavors. But this week, starting at number five, I got to go with another Southern classic, caramel cake. I got to go with the caramel cake.
The
So
caramel cake is a OG.
if you don't know what caramel cake is, it's a yellow cake. That's your base, and then it has a caramel frosting. And the caramel frosting, it's got to be homemade. I mean, it's got to be like that rich, thick, buttery caramel
Yep.
frost. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, that is. I mean, if you go to a black family reunion in the
Yeah.
South,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Florida. Look, you're gonna have a caramel cake. You're gonna have a caramel cake. So that's my number five because that's just a classic. I don't get a chance to eat it that much because like I'm not gonna eat unless somebody like makes. It's not something I'm like pull up and like get it at the store or something like that. I mean, you gotta like make that. So one of my favorites. So here you go, Chips. Number four on my list, lemon pound cake.
Ooh,
Cake
So
by the
lemon
pound.
pound cake.
yeah, yeah. Because I tell you, I love lemon. This is another thing that this is one too where I like when somebody like makes it. So it has that kind of like real like lemon like zest. It has the little tart, like to it.
Yeah.
And like with a really good like pound cake, base and then like a frosting that has a little tartness to it also. I think like if you make like this is the type of frosting that I like. Like when I say like lemon pound cake, a lot of people like, you might have in your mind like maybe like a lemon like frosting, which is like a thick yellow frosting. But I like it when like it's like a thin, like tart lemon frosting, and you actually pour it on when it's still warm, and it kind of like melts and like drizzles kind of like down the side, and it's like a thin type frosting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chips, you with me on that?
Like a
Like, yeah,
glaze.
like a glaze. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Like a glaze. That glaze. Sure, that's the word. So I like that, like over like a really good like pound cake. Lemon anything, like I'm with it, like 100%. You know what I'm saying?
So do you like lemon zest pie? I mean, I know we're on cakes,
I've
but do
never,
you
yeah,
like
yeah.
a yeah, okay, okay. I was just
I've never, yeah, I've never had that actually. Yeah, yeah. But that
okay.
sounds interesting though. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds interesting. So I got number 3 on my list, guys. Pineapple upside down.
Pineapple
Pineapple upside
upside
down
down.
cake.
You
Yeah.
know, one,
Yeah, basically, he don't even have words.
I've had that a couple of times. Um, first of all, what do you like about it? What do you like
Man,
about it?
listen. So this, like, I like it made like this because there's so many different ways you can like make this.
Oh,
So the way that I do it, 'cause I've actually made one like a couple times. So
okay.
in the cake itself, I like the little bits of pineapple. So pineapple is kind of like almost like pureed, like inside like the batter of the cake.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that's your cake base. And
Okay.
then on top, so you have like almost like the filling that you would put like in the cinnamon roll. So you have like some cinnamon, you have some sugar, and then I put like a little bit of the pineapple juice and kind of
Okay.
like mix that together. And it pour it on almost like a glaze too, right? And
Uh,
so now traditionally you would like bake the cake upside down in that glaze, right? And so that's how like normally like you would do it. Kind of like a cheat code to that is like doing the cake and then kind of like pouring it on like afterwards and kind of pouring it on when it's still like warm, like kind of like the same thing. So it kind of like seeps into the cake a little bit, and
uh,
then you've got like your pineapples on top, and you just kind of like let that set. So there's a couple different ways you could like you can do it, but I mean I think like any way you slice it, you guys, you get that? Any way
yeah.
you slice it, it's gonna
It's
be like I'm I'm feeling really funny
oh
today, guys. I
god.
mean, what can I say? I mean,
Any way you slice
any
it or
way
dice
you
it, you
slice it,
know.
it's gonna be good. So listen, that brings us to number 2. Chips, I mean, we're on the same page today, this is rare.
No, we not.
This is rare. I'm going more traditional though. I'm going like with a straight up German chocolate cake. That's what I got at number 2. But I'm talking about not a chocolate and vanilla swirl like chips, but just
Chocolate.
straight up classic German chocolate cake with your chocolate cake base and your caramel pecan frosting with the pecans in it and the coconut. And if people don't realize German chocolate frosting, you got pecans, you got coconut, and then it's a caramel based frosting. So which is, it's been one of my favorites like for forever. And that's, I mean, I think man, and that's one too, like where I like when somebody makes it. But that's one of the very few cakes that you can get like if you find a place that makes it like store bought, like that's one of the few cakes that actually tastes pretty good, like from like a store or even from like a bakery or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I mean it's pretty good. So number 1, I've got to go chips. We almost have the identical list this week. Because I got a European cake at the top of my list, number 1, and that is the world famous Chantilly cake,
Chantel.
which
Chantilly cake.
oh man, Chantilly cake. it's a spring summer type cake. You
Huh?
know,
I know what it is.
it's yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
know what it is.
light, it's
Yep.
light, it's not too like heavy. You know, it's
Yeah.
usually made like with fresh fruit, like maybe like with strawberries or blueberries.
Huh?
And man, that I could eat a whole chantilly cake. You know, I mean, I can eat the
We're
whole cake.
eating a whole chantilly cake, y'all.
It's so good. 'Cause I love a light cake where it's like it's sweet, but it's not overpowering, you know. And then like
Yeah.
and it just says to me, like when I have a like when it's like when it starts getting warm outside, that's the cake where I'm like, hey, this says summertime. This says spring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just has that like vibe for me. So number one for me, guys, Chantilly.
Chantilly. All right.
Our list was kind of similar like this week, Chips. I'm telling you, we're like on the same page, man. Let's see what
Mm.
TJ. I'm trying to like see what you got. I might have to jump on you this week, TJ,
Oh,
because
so
I don't know, man.
listen. I think because I'll tell all the listeners and whoever's watching this, right? I am really not a big cake person, okay? But when I do eat cake, I like it a certain type of way, all right? And I like a certain type of taste, texture, everything, right? So going in at number 5, I'm just about to break it down. It's cheesecake. That's my
Okay.
number 5. That's playing it safe, whatever. If they got cheesecake, I'm
Cheesecake
No,
there.
that is
or
not a
cheesecake in
cake.
general.
That
It
is
is. It
TJ.
actually
That is
It's a
not
cake. That's a cake,
chips.
bro.
it's a cake. It's a
Are
cake.
you
It
chips?
is a cake.
It's a
You're gonna
cake.
go with him on this? You're
It's a
gonna back
cake.
him up on this?
It's a
It's a
Listen,
cake.
cake.
listen,
Juan.
listeners. Anybody listening? Come on, you guys, back me up in the comments down there. All right,
The,
cheesecake is
the,
not
the,
a cake.
It,
what is it then?
what
What
is
is it
it
It's a
then?
classified as
it's
then?
a cheesecake.
It,
Yeah,
cheese what?
yeah.
Cheese cake. Okay.
No, 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 no,
Cheesecake. Okay.
no. Look, look.
Moving moving to number
Y'all
4.
don't listen to him.
I need
It
like one of
count.
those
It
buttons.
count.
I need like a
Oh God.
Tomato, tomato.
So
No, it counts. It
it
counts.
counts. It counts. Listen, moving to number 4. I love a good coffee cake.
okay,
Yeah,
See,
a
I
all
coffee
told you.
right.
cake. Yeah, a good coffee
And
cake. A good
that's like
coffee.
the streusel one, right? Like with chips on it.
Yes,
Like okay, all
yes.
right. So you guys, okay,
Cinnamon, yeah, all of that. Yes, a good coffee
yeah.
cake. Yeah,
I
yep.
like a good coffee. I'm with you. I'm with you too. Yeah,
Yes, and I got my
yeah. I like
cold brew in my hand and oh gosh, y'all. Okay,
for
sorry,
sure.
sorry. All right, number 3. Number 3, strawberry cake. Not strawberry shortbread, but just a beautiful strawberry, plain strawberry cake with
Okay,
vanilla, cream cheese, icing.
that's the way you do it.
Yes.
That's the way you do it.
Yes. That is
If you're
that is
gonna
how
do
I
a
love.
strawberry cake, like don't do like that pink artificial frosting and all that.
No.
No, no, no.
Oh,
That like
no.
a cream cheese frosting on
Yes.
oh
On a
man,
strawberry cake, it will make your life 10 times better once you taste
yeah,
that cream cheese and that strawberry cake together.
Have
Woo!
you ever had you know that strawberry like shortcake ice cream in the form of a cake before?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, with
yeah.
the
I
crust.
know what
Yep.
you're talking about.
Yep. I know exactly. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nah, that sounds good.
Um, yeah, yeah. All right, guys. Moving on to number 2.
Let's do it.
Oh God, I know some listeners are gonna be like, what in the hell is
I
going
got my
on
hand
here?
on the buzzer.
Number 2, carrot cake.
Okay.
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 Okay, carrot cake.
I
Okay.
like
A
Okay.
carrot.
lot of a lot of people have like do you either see my thing is this. I've always known people to either hate it or they absolutely love it. Like I don't know too many people that are in between with carrot cake.
Yeah.
I love carrot cake. So if I see a good listen, if I see a carrot cake in a bakery shop, oh, it's a done deal. It's a
I
done
do
deal.
like the carrot cake with the raisins in it.
So I love the raisins. Like when I have a carrot cake, I gotta have all of that. You
No,
ain't
I
with
don't
the
want the
raisins,
raisins.
Cheetah?
No,
Oh
I don't
man,
want the
I gotta have
raisins.
the raisins.
It reminds me. I always ask them like, "Does your carrot cake have raisins in it?" They're like, "Oh no, no, no." I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what throws a lot of people off is
Mhm.
like when you think about like the carrots.
Yeah.
Like I think people
Yeah.
like how does carrots go in the cake? I think it throws people off just
It
like by the
does.
name, like,
Yeah.
especially like if you're introduced to it like as a kid and you're like, nah,
Mhm.
I don't
I don't
know, I'm
want
not
that.
feeling that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But if
Yeah.
you're introduced to it kind of later in life as an adult and you kind of like you're open minded and you're like, oh, okay, like I'm
Yeah.
I'm feeling it because you got like shredded carrots, you
Yeah.
got like either raisins or no raisins. People do it either way, and then you've got like what walnuts in there, and then the
Yeah.
the the cake base is kind of like a spice cake.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
I
yeah, it's
think
kind of
that's
like a
why I
spice
love
cake.
it. I mostly eat carrot cake in the fall. So like the coffee cake and the carrot cake, they go hand in hand because I try to find like the best ones in the fall because a lot of people, a lot of stores make carrot cake and coffee cake like so many variations in the fall. So yeah. Yep. Yep.
All
And
Yep.
right,
once
now
again, I was saying like a really good cream cheese frosting on
Yes,
it.
I was
yes,
about,
a cream cheese. Now
are we putting
listen,
vanilla?
I do
And when you're
listen,
coming in chips with it, yeah,
when it comes to cake, I'm always going to ask if it has a cream cheese. I don't want the artificial, I don't want the other stuff. I want a cream cheese frosting on my
yeah,
cake. That's
yeah.
the period. All right? Now, my number 1, and we talked about this, red
Sorry.
velvet, come to the dance floor. Red velvet, come to the
Yeah.
dance floor. Listen, guys, red velvet has a special place in my heart
Talk about it,
because
brother. Talk about it.
listen, the first time,
His wedding cake is gonna be red velvet.
the first
Right.
it might be.
Right, right.
Listen, um, the first time I tried red velvet cake, I will never forget. I was 11 years old, and my uncle says, "You want a piece of this?" And I said, "What is that? That's a red cake or something. What is that? It's not strawberry. It's not." He goes, "Just try it." I said, "Okay." It had this thick cream cheese frosting on it, and I was like, "Okay, I see the frosting looks good." I took one bite of that cake,
It was over.
changed my life forever.
Over.
Changed my life forever. I said, "Hey, give me another slice." He goes, "Man, I gave you the last one." And I said,
And why
why
you
do
do
you do
that?
me like that, Unc?" He was like, "Man," he was like,
Right.
"We'll come back tomorrow." And I was like, "Man," and guess
Nah,
what? We came back the next day, and I
for
got
sure.
2 slices of that red velvet cake, man. I'm telling you, it
Yeah.
changed my life, bro. Yeah.
No, Red Velvet. I mean, it's just a classic. It's just a
Yeah.
classic. Now, I got a
Yeah.
question. I got a question for Chef Chips over here. What's the difference? Because people use like icing and frosting kind of interchangeably. Like, what's the difference? Is it the same thing, or like just is there a difference, or is it just
Yes, I believe frosting includes butter,
okay?
and
That makes sense.
icing is just either cream and powdered sugar with vanilla
Okay,
extract, but frosting is thicker,
okay,
so it
okay.
got butter. Mhm.
So frosting is kind of what you're going to see like more traditionally. Like when we're talking about cakes, I mean, frosting is like that's the main thing. And
Yeah.
so like icing is kind of maybe more what I was talking about with like that lemon pound cake. Like that's more of like a icing, where it's like kind of like
Yeah.
a thicker glaze type thing. And okay, all right. Because I hear
Uh,
people like say, and it's funny because like I mean I'm around desserts all the time, but I kind of hear people like kind of use those two words like
yeah,
interchangeably, like they're the same thing. Yeah.
icing's lighter, frosting is thicker,
Right.
like thick enough to use a spatula, whereas
Yeah,
icing,
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
you don't hear people say buttercream icing. No, it's buttercream
Got
frosting.
frosting, buttercream
Yes,
frosting.
buttercream frosting. Oh,
Gotcha.
come on, thick now, thick with it.
Foodie.
Man, it's
Oh
so
man,
funny.
yeah.
Like, okay, you got like three foodies here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Most
got
definitely.
15 different cake options. Like, here it is. We've done like all of us done our top five, and there's only one overlap, and that's red velvet,
Yeah,
which really that should be
We
on
got the
all of our
coffee.
lists.
We got the
Well, the
coffee
coffee
cake.
cake
You
too.
ain't
The
over
coffee cake.
yeah,
The coffee cake.
yeah,
But other than that, I mean,
yeah,
we've managed to come up like 13 like different like flavors, which is crazy because you would
yeah.
think it'd be like a lot of overlap, but it's like
Mm-mm.
there's so many
And
great
that's meaning
cakes out
that
there.
there's so much more too. Like
No,
nobody mentioned like a chiffon cake. Nobody mentioned angel food cake.
Oh,
right?
Nobody.
see,
No,
I
I
don't
tell
like.
you what, when I used to come, I went back and forth from LA to Nashville like when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would come to like Nashville, like when I was younger, and I would go to like a church event or something like that, they would have these Southern cakes that I had like never heard of. Like I got introduced to a socket to me cake. You guys ever heard of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
socket to me cake.
So
Yes,
so
sir.
so a socket to me cake, which is like, man, that's another Southern staple.
Yes,
A
sir.
7 Up
I'm
cake.
surprised neither of y'all. Oh, a 7 Up. Have you heard of the poke cake where they put Jello? The poke.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's a new one. That's a new one on me.
Poke
Nah, I've heard
cake.
That's a
of
new
it.
It's
one
where
on me.
they bake the cake and you take a straw and you poke holes and you put
Mm-hmm.
the Jello and let it solidify, and it's like a whole like different texture, and then they'll ice it with 7 Up ice.
What?
It was a
Yeah, it's
Is
not
this a is
my
this a Hawaii thing?
no,
This
it's like a white people.
this is real.
this is a
Okay, all right.
Hawaiian thing. No.
That would make sense. Okay. It,
Nah,
it
we
it's
no.
it but you're right. There are so many like different cakes out
Mm-mm.
there,
I'm
Mm-mm.
surprised
and
none of y'all mentioned Caribbean spice rum cake. I'm surprised none of y'all mentioned
So here's the
and
thing,
listen,
Caribbean. When I was doing the list, it came. It's in my top 10. I'll say
yeah,
that it's in my top 10. But yeah, that was hard. That was because I
I would
love. Oh, I love.
that
Yeah,
would definitely be in my top 10 as
yeah.
well. I
Right.
love a good like rum cake, a good
Mm-hmm.
like Caribbean
Yes,
like
sir.
man, I love that. And you could do a
Yeah,
lot of different variations with the
of a rum
frosting
cake.
slash
Yeah.
icing
Yep.
on that also. Another cake that I like, which is it's kind of like in your category of cheesecake there, TJ, where
Yeah.
it's cake but not really cake, and that's a fruit cake, which is kind of controversial.
Don't you,
Like,
Juan? Let me tell you something. Let me tell
man,
you something,
listen.
Juan. Don't you ever compare a fruit cake to a cheesecake, bro. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that on the Sweet
Listen,
Talk podcast. We are not doing that. Okay, a cheesecake is a cake. To
listen,
everyone that
no,
is
listen,
watching,
no,
that
no,
is
no, no,
listening,
no, 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 no.
it is a cake.
A
Okay.
cheesecake is a cake, just as much as a fruit cake is a cake. Okay, and so fruit cake is called cake by default,
All right, I'm
but
logging off.
my.
Hey, it's called it's called so it's definitely by the but there's so it's funny because I actually like a lot of people hate fruitcake. I mean, you see it come around like in during the holidays.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
I
one are
hate
you
it.
a fruitcake hater?
I
Yeah.
I'm not a ooh, wow, wow. You know what? I might as well. I despise fruitcake. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I can't do it.
I
I
I
can't
love
do it.
I'm weird. I'm weird like that. Which like I said like on a previous episode, of course, like my grandmother. Her father's from the Caribbean, and so they make all
Mhm.
these different like rum, raisin spice, anything like that, right? So,
Yeah.
she used to always have a fruit cake in her house like during the holidays. And as a
Yeah.
kid, like I hated it. And then maybe like
Mhm.
around 12, 13 years old, like I had some, and I'm like, man, this is kind of good, you know? So I kind of start eating it, which I'm in the minority like everywhere I go because like nobody likes fruitcake at all. So I'm usually like the only one eating it, but I love it, man. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff. You ever had a fruitcake
No,
chips? Huh?
I don't like it.
I knew that was going to be controversial,
I
man.
don't
Like
like
nobody,
it.
yeah. I knew that was going to be a tough, but that would be in my top 10 also. So yeah, I mean, with cakes, it's hard to narrow it down because you got too many. You got too many out there, you know. And then now with these like specialty like cupcake places, you go in and like they got all kind of crazy flavors like sweet potato and all types of stuff, you know. So you could do a lot with the cake for sure, you know.
I love it. I love not fruitcake. I love the variations. Let's be clear. I love the variations of the different cake styles. I do not love fruitcakes.
You got why you got to do it like a disclaimer, TJ? Why you got
I
to like just put a
because I
I mean, you
wanted to
making
make
it.
sure the listeners. I just wanted to make sure the listeners understood where I stand on fruitcake. Okay,
He's not a fan.
Not a
from here
fan.
on out.
Not a fan. Don't worry. I'll
Yeah,
stand alone. I'll stand alone on
yeah,
the food cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm brave. I go out there and say it. You know, I'm gonna
yeah.
go on the record. But yeah, we got some really good ones. Chips, I gotta give it to you. This week you had a great list. I'm loving everything on the list. TJ is a little controversial because
Oh,
we're
I'm
gonna have
it.
to go.
That
Yeah.
the cheesecake is
Yeah,
not a cake.
we we've got to go to the
Bro.
judges off air and see if cheesecake is a cake. You may be disqualified.
It says
So we-
cake in the name.
you
Qualifies a
may.
cake, something that's round and baked, because it
I
is.
I don't know. I'm everywhere. You're supposed to know this. You're our resident chef,
Pretty sure
Chips.
that's what qualifies to make a cake is
So
if
you
it's round,
uh,
like and baked
okay, it's got to be round. I
and
don't
baked.
know about that. And baked. Okay. Are we still
I
talking
don't
about
know.
cake, right? With flour
It
Wait.
could,
in it,
or
right?
it
Oh
could,
my
it has
god.
to be, or it has to be layered and baked, which a cheesecake is still layered.
I've got to do some research on that, and I'm gonna get back to you guys on the next episode because I've got
He
I've,
disagrees, y'all.
I've I've got to check that one out. You may be right, TJ. You may be right, but we'll
No,
see. We'll see.
it's a cake. It's a cake. You don't even have to. You don't have to do no research about it. No, no. It is a cheese. It's literally a cheese cake.
Okay. All
And
right.
yeah,
I'm gonna let you have it
chip.
for now.
Yeah, Chips is the chef. She got it.
So I'm
There you go.
overruled. It's two against
Yes,
one.
yes.
All right. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, guys, that's the top five
Yeah.
cakes episode
Yes.
of the Sweet Talk podcast. And we have some pretty
That
good
was
ones.
good. That was good.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
We have some
Oh,
pretty good ones, man. You guys make me
yeah,
want to like
DK.
try some new stuff out. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you know. So listen, I can't after okay, after this is my last episode of going out and trying something on the top five. After that, I can't keep doing this every week. Like every
Oh
week, like
god.
I leave, I finish the episode, and I'm like, man, I gotta go get a milkshake. I gotta go get this.
No.
I'm like, look,
You know
okay,
what?
all right,
You need to be next episode you need to be at your house.
yeah, I think so.
You need to be at your house with
I
some
think so.
strong yes, you need to be at your
Yeah,
house because we do not want you we
what?
don't want anybody interrupting the podcast,
Yeah,
telling or trying to get you out of the casino. Nah, we good
right.
on that.
Yeah, I know. We made it through this episode, and I'm grateful for the folks here at the Virgin
Yeah.
hotel and casino here in beautiful Las
Shout them
Vegas.
out. Shout them out.
I have seen the security guard walk past me a couple times, and I kind of like, I kind of give him like the thumbs up, like everything's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's,
Look, he keep
you
walking
know,
past you because he's like, all right, it's time to wrap it up. Come on, Juan,
yeah,
it's
it's time
time
to
to
wrap
wrap
up.
it up.
Or put another $10 bill in this machine here or something.
Yep,
You know.
yep.
'Cause yeah, I've been trying to like, milk this thing a nickel at a time here. So,
Yep.
but look, guys, I had a great time this week, man. This was fun,
Listen,
Um,
this was fun.
yeah, yeah,
Love
absolutely.
me some cheesecake. Yeah.
He's just gonna rub it in. He's he's just gonna rub it in,
I'm
man.
gonna
He's
rub it.
going hard
Listen, I'm
on the
gonna rub it. I'm
cheesecake.
gonna rub it in your face, bro.
It's a
Cheesecake.
Yeah,
cake.
listen,
It's a cake.
it's still
Listen,
it's
if I
still it's still
listen,
up in the air.
okay.
The jury is still out.
Well, you know what, man? My name is TJ, aka no, honestly, guys, this is the fourth episode of the Sweet Talk podcast. Thank you guys for I think it's the fourth episode. Yeah, it's the fourth episode.
No.
Thank
Oh.
you said what? Listen, it might be the third or the fourth, yeah. But it's a new episode.
Right.
It's
Right,
a new
right.
episode. And we thank you guys for listening. We thank you guys for supporting us. We're just here to talk about desserts, and you will see very soon. You'll see very soon what's about to happen.
What's about to happen? Something
Yeah.
sweet's coming.
Something very
Something
sweet is
something sweet. Something sweet is
I
coming.
love doing I love doing a podcast like this, guys, because this is we are talking about one thing, and that is food, and it's just sweets, food. That is,
You can't help
it's
but feel
awesome.
good,
Yay.
you know?
Yeah,
You can't help but like,
honestly,
yeah,
yeah.
no doubt, man. So
Well,
it's fun. It's fun.
is anybody, yeah, like, does anybody have anything else they want to say before we head out?
Chips,
Nope. That's the icing on the cake.
Okay.
drum
Listen,
roll.
give.
All right.
Well,
All right.
guys, listen, if you're listening to this episode, we have episodes already out. Go watch them. And thank you guys again for supporting us. Chips, tell them where they can go follow you, and then Juan, you're up next, and then I'll close it out.
You can find me on all platforms at Chips in a Sandwich.
Love
And
it.
you can find me, Juan Cisco Biz at wait, hold on. I mean, Chips had me
My
like thrown up there. That's
We're
not
working
it.
on the
Well, no, that's
platforms.
it. That okay. That's kind of it. At Juan Cisco Biz. I don't even know my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
no,
At
that's it. Yeah, I think you
is
said.
that it? Okay. At Juan
Yeah,
Cisco Biz
yeah.
on Instagram, guys. Go check me out.
You know, yeah. Ask your producers, Juan.
Yeah, I know, right? I gotta like off air, like, hey guys, it's
Yeah.
What's my handle?
Well, yeah,
right.
right. Well, guys, you can go follow me at TJ underscore double underscore. So TJ double underscore still, STEELE. You can find me on Twitter, and you can also find me on Instagram. And I'm on TikTok, but I'll give that to y'all later. I don't really be posted on TikTok because sometimes I be like, is this thing gonna go away again or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
You got
But
trust
I've
issues.
seen you on there doing the TikTok dances, TJ. So
yeah,
you
no,
know.
no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
TJ TJ with the
Man.
sauce, right?
Yeah, TJ with the sauce. So
The
TJ with the
sausage.
sauce is for
Yeah.
like cooking, like pasta.
Okay.
Yes, that's
I
why
thought
they
it was
call it.
like
There
that
you
kind of
go.
sauce right there. Okay, it's
No,
not
no,
all
no,
right, I
never,
got you.
never that, never that, never that.
Okay, okay, all
All right,
right.
guys. Well, this has been a blast. This has been awesome. We will see you guys next week. Again, this is the Sweet Talk podcast, and I'm your boy TJ, aka TJ with the sauce.
It's your girl Chips, aka Chips in a Sandwich.
And it's Juan, aka Peach Cobbler Juan, live from Vegas.
And we're on that note, we're out. See, love you guys. Bye.
Peace.